So, Merry Christmas to you all, and Merry Christmas to us content creators from Gaijin. They gave us all 2-week test drives for the Operation F.R.O.S.T vehicles. Just the first stage right now. So we've got the QF-37, or sorry, try that again, the QF 3.7 RAM, which is the QF 3.7 inch gun, which is 94 millimeters for those of you who prefer metric. And it's on the RAM, mounted on the RAM chassis. So, a couple of interesting things about this. It's a premium vehicle. You get it for the first 5 stages of Operation F.R.O.S.T. Here's the modifications. You get the single shot Mark 1 for your anti-tank shell, and you get shell Mark 1 for an HE. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good shell. It's got a bit of drop to it. It's a very large shell, and the gun barrel is pretty long, but it's not long enough to make it a really flat shooting, high velocity gun, but it's far enough. You'll see. Penetration values are pretty good. Most of the things you're going to shoot at around 5.0 are going to have flat armor, although you will run into a few angled things, so side shots will probably be your friend. And the thing that I find the most kind of humorous about this is if you look at the vertical guidance there, just under the turret rotation speed, the second thing down, -5 for gun depression and 80, plus 80 for gun elevation. It's meant to be an anti-air gun, of course, so obviously it's going to go up very high, but it's really funny. It takes a long time to get there. On the slightly downside of things is the turret rotation speed of only 5.6 degrees a second. It does not rotate the gun quickly at all. However, to slightly compensate for that, I took it in a test drive. I haven't actually driven it in a battle yet. To slightly compensate for that is the fact that you can rotate the chassis fairly well in place, so you can use the chassis to help your gun rotation a little bit. So we'll take it real fast into a test drive just so you can see the mobility and the turret rotation. But one other thing I want to show you is the number of camouflages on this and how they look. I thought they were really some good looking camouflages here. You got basic desert, okay, not terribly exciting. Sicilian, pretty neat camo there. Tricolor disruptive, we've seen this before, but it still looks pretty good. North African bicolor, that's a pretty cool looking camo. And if you rotate it to get a little more green on the face of the gun shield, that'd be pretty sweet. I like that one. North African tricolor. It's got the slate gray color under there that you can't really see. There's a look at it. So we've seen this on the Chieftains and some of the Centurions. El Alamein camo. Pretty neat. European camouflage, which is just kind of two-tone green. Pretty cool looking. There, you get a little better look at it there. The Christmas hanger's a little dark. And you got winter camo, which is white slapped on the green, which would help hide in some trees. And then the unicolor winter, which is a better application of the white paint. So, some pretty neat looking camos. This is probably one of my favorites right here. Let's see if we rotate this one and get a little more green up on the turret. Looks kind of Japanese to me. A bit. There we go. A little more green on the turret there. This might be useful if you get Jungle, the Guadalcanal map. Anyway, I like the camos there. It's got some neat, interesting camos. So we'll pop it into a test drive real quick just so you guys can see what I'm talking about with the turret rotation and how you can kind of maneuver it with the chassis rotation as well. So, okay. So there's your turret rotation right there. 5.6 degrees per second. You're going to have to be real careful with this. The shell is good, though. It's not as effective on this target right here because it's a Yag Tiger at an angle. So it's very difficult to get a good hit on it, but you could track it from here. Now you'll see, watch the shell drop. It's very similar. The obvious similarities to the VFW here are the whole shape and look of the vehicle, and also the gun comes from, when the gun fires, it comes from over the top of the crosshair. So it's a little more of a tricky angle, and then obviously it looks very similar to the VFW. As far as mobility, it's actually not too bad. The thing takes off right off the blocks. It gets moving pretty well. So not really bad. And then, okay, we'll stop here, and then we'll show that you can turn the vehicle in position pretty well to help with your turret rotation. It's not perfect, but it's going to get your gun rotating a lot faster than if you're just trying to rely on the turret. Now, if you want to just rely on the turret for quiet's sake to not betray your position, sure. Just short. But anyway, should we take it into some real battles? I think we should take it into some real battles. Okay, a couple things that I forgot to talk about. Here's the X-ray. See the ammo stored in the shoulders. It's a 5.0 battle rating premium. It's efficient at researching tiers 1 through 4, so bear that in mind when you're driving it. I'm researching the Roycott right now, so it's not going to be efficient research, but that's okay. And what else? Oh yes, the height of the vehicle, the height of the gun on the chassis here means you can get behind like some wrecked scenery tanks and have your gun up over the top of them, so that's kind of neat. So you can kind of, not exactly hull down, but essentially hull down behind an obstacle and use it to shield yourself. The other thing that I don't know if it'll change by the time this comes out, but all these guys have the exact same model, dude model. And there's 7 of them, so it's like septuplets crewing this tank. You got the 5 up top, and then there's a driver and an assistant driver or something like that. Okay. Surprise. This is a beautiful spot. If I wasn't alone, it'd be even better, because that one tank got below me. But you could completely lock down that approach there. The only real issue being that the reload is 7.8 seconds or something like that. Which there's a big difference between this thing and the VFW is the reload. Because the VFW with the sides up slows down your reload. With the sides down, your reload gets really fast. With this thing, the sides are folded down and the reload is not great. Ouch. Ooh, survived those. Oh boy, they see me. Oh, not good. Ooh. Tanking hits. Tanking hits somehow. Okay, we got one down low, I see. Some help would be swell here, team. Man. Aha. Taking hits and hits and hits here. They certainly know where I am. Alright, we got a little bit of help engaging them, looks like. Reverse speed isn't that fantastic. But, forward speed's actually not bad. Can't believe there's nobody else over here. I'm not gonna move on the guy who... Oh boy. There we go. Yeah, now we're gonna go down. Wow, somebody saved us. I am impressed. Somebody got him. Thank you, teammates. Thank you, teammates. As soon as we get repaired, we'll see if we can roll the A point here. Still got 3 crew left somehow. Definitely hear an enemy vehicle. Yep. Alright, well, it was gonna happen sooner or later. Oh, okay. I could hear him, I just didn't see him. Fair enough. Not bad. It's an interesting vehicle. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, so there you go. 2632 for mark of distinction there for that battle. And we made a little bit of money, but if you look at the comparison, we made much more money with the Iron Duke than we with 1 kill than we did comparatively for the for the QF 3.7 RAM with 3 kills. But anyway. Alright, let's see if we can do something really crazy here. The gun is out on the nose of the vehicle. So if we can get a spot right here where we can see it long distance. No, not as good as I'd hoped. Okay. We'll go up here then. Oh, there's nobody moving down the road or crossing it? That's so bizarre, all the places where people should be. Well, this sunlight is lovely. Try to get behind that FL-10. Alright. Got him. Hurt a little bit, but we got him. I mean, the thing's not an assault vehicle, but sometimes you have to use it. Oh, that dirt mound is going to save my life. Oh, by the way, it does have limited, it's only limited to the front arc. You can't traverse it too far backwards. And there went our turret, so we're dead. Or it's our elevation, I guess. We've captured most of the strategic zones. So close. Ah. He hit our driver. Come on, Gunner. Come on, Gunner. We're dead. Come on, Gunner. Oh, nice. Okay. So, I really wish I had something from tiers 1 to 4 to research, because the research gains I'm making towards the Roycott are so poor so as to not even be worth mentioning or looking at. I mean, really, at this point, this is like a fun video with a bonus of I get a little tiny bit of research towards my Roycott. Like, it's basically bonus to having fun driving this thing and being able to make a new video and give you guys a preview of the 3.7 RAM, which is actually pretty cool. Now, if I can find a spot to park it behind rocks here, have a bit of cover to fire from behind. I'm kind of... I mean, I can shoot from right here and be hidden. But I can't see much. Yeah, see? You can see the binoculars. The commander's binocular view is behind the... I guess the commander is the guy there in what should be the gunner's seat. Here we go. Yep, that over-the-top shooting perspective takes a little getting used to. It's something to watch out for. The gun shoots flat, but it shoots from above the gun sight, so that should have been a kill. I've got to start compensating for the shot ballistics better. Okay. We'll just wait for the turret before we move into position.
Preparing.
Seems like Artie.
Multiple strategic zones are captured.
There's one right there.
Victory is near.
Yeah, I shot low again. There. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely shooting. My goodness, you shoot low in this thing. That's a habit to kind of count. You got to be careful to counter. All right, let's take a test shot at the bridge over there just for the sake of watching how much drop there is. We're going to aim up here. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a view of just how much drop there actually is. How's our friend up there? Did he run away and hide yet? Or is he still there? He's still there. I hurried that shot for the sake of getting the shot off and chasing him, scaring him back behind cover, so we could get back into position here for the reload. Let's see if he'll peek back out again. Looks like our T-20's also watching him up there, so maybe, just maybe.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
Let's take a range estimate there. Oh, he's down. So it was 500 on range, so I was definitely shooting low for 500. Okay. Let's see if we can't move over to Bravo and find that Panther they're talking about. Still got plenty of ammo. We're taking A back, it looks like, or we at least stop them from taking it. I'm not sure which is which. Hello. Out of the way of the binoculars, please. Duck your head down, Gerald. So yeah, that's what I was talking about with the binocular perspective for the commander is rather odd. As you can see. Hello. I don't think he knows where it came from, but he is going to get behind cover, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh! Lame. There we go. IS-1 got him. Alright, let's go take B back. I guess it's not a tank after all. Ouch! I can't tell where that came from to try and get behind cover. Looks like the elevation. Alright. Alright, we've got a panther right up on the other side of these rocks right here. That could be what hit me. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, let's move on this guy. I think he's right over here. Oh, they got him. Okay. Alright. Charlie is naked. Our whole team is gone at the moment. Let's get a new crew member while we're here. We got somebody encroaching on our spawn. I can't really do much about that. Well, maybe. I'm gonna risk climbing this hill here. Still a few of them left. Oh, jeez. 29K of all things. A 29K and there's no coax machine gun. That sucks. Okay, this is more like it. This is more like it. There we go. There we go. Okay, we got an enemy one day. Alright. Maybe he got around me already. Or maybe he went down inside that side where I wasn't looking. Okay, that's fine. There's one. I saw one all the way up there. Okay. So, now what I was talking about with the hiding behind an object to do sort of a hull down, look at this. You can fire over the top of this wood pile. Give this Chinese M18 an unpleasant surprise. This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of thing where you can hide behind somewhere. And the gun is so high up that you can fire over the top of things and have a little bit of cover. So my ammunition supply was successfully protected there by those impenetrable logs. Oh, dang it. Lucked out there. Okay, friendly M18. If I get the chance, I'll mark them, but... Found him. Oh my god. Gaijin! Unbelievable. Alright. At least this rainstorm is not a total darkness rainstorm, so I was afraid when I heard the rainfall that it was going to be terrible to see, but this actually isn't that bad. This thing has a very respectable speed. Forward speed is very good. On paved road surface like we have here, it's doing like 25 miles an hour. That's really fast. Really good for 5.0. I mean, you've got Churchills around this battle rating at 4.7 and I think also a 5.0. So it hit 25 miles an hour. It's not bad. Yep, lost 2 crew members to the artillery. Of course we did. But that's okay. We'll stop right here. We'll get a new crew member and we'll watch for this guy. Get this light pole down so it doesn't mess with our aim again. Okay. It was a Panzer IV-H and it's down. They took Bravo, alright. Okay, we got our crew member back. Saw machine gun fire, but there's so much smoke I can't tell where it's coming from. Hetzer. It's a Hetzer. And now I can't pull forward to shoot at it because you're... That's an issue. But what are you going to do, man? Shoot if you're gonna shoot. Got his gunner. There we go. That worked. Let's go see what we can do about Bravo, actually. One blessing of this thing is it's got 7 crew members. However, they're almost all completely exposed, so it's a little tough. You can lose them awfully easily to machine guns or... artillery or bomb blasts, so you gotta be careful about that. Oh my god! Well, I wish I had already. Oh, this is hilarious. Look at this. Get the Hetzer, get the Hetzer, get the Hetzer, get the Hetzer. Get the Hetzer. Come on, you can do it. Get him, Stroganoff! Get him! Yes! He took him off me anyways. No! That was pretty hilarious, though. Well, I was going to keep playing it and try to get a few more battle bits in, but I just compiled the video and it's already a half an hour long, so we'll call that good, and I will surely make more videos with this thing, but in the interest of keeping this shorter, because it's Christmas Day and I don't expect too many people to watch the entire thing, we'll wrap it up. So, I didn't put any bushes on it. I would highly recommend that you do so. It's a very tall silhouette vehicle, but it survived a lot of hits. I was kind of surprised. Like I said, the crew is all very much exposed. You got a driver down here, and there's an assistant driver right in there, or like the radio operator probably. And you got the other 5 crew members are all up on the top, so you could very easily lose quite a lot of your crew members from a close range artillery blast or an HE shot or machine gunning, so you will want to be careful. The gun shield did stop a few things, and there's a few things that overpenned. Try to hide behind something about this height and then have the gun pointing over the top of it. There's quite a few obstacles that this thing can shoot over the top of, which is very beneficial. You can sit back. One thing I did mess around with a little bit in the test drive after I played a couple of battles, but never really used in the actual fights, is correcting your gun distance. So raise your gun distance about plus 4 to 5 to 700, and then the gun will fire a little more the angle you expect. Rather than going like straight downwards, it'll fire upwards and then come down and hit more where you're used to aiming with the other guns in the game. So, other than that, I would say it's certainly a vehicle worthy of spending your time on for getting 5 tasks done for Operation Frost. And I had fun driving it. It wasn't terribly frustrating to drive. Just the VFW mindset of aim higher than where you think you have to aim is just something you have to keep in mind. And other than that, it was pretty fun. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you again soon for more War Thunder, and I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, everyone. Happy holidays.